Hello everyone, you're welcome in this video. So today in this video my topic is trigonometric ratios. T ratios means trigonometric ratios of angles of any magnitude. You have studied in class 9 and 10 trigonometric ratios of standard angles. So standard angles was 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These were standard angles, and you are familiar with this trigonometric table like sine 0 degree 0, sine 30 degree half, for example cos 60 degree half and all. So this is the table you might have learned already. What we are going to do new in this video. So now suppose you have to find the value of tan 225 degree. So 225 degree is beyond your range. It is greater than 90 degree. And another example, suppose you need to find sine 315 degree. And suppose you have to find cos minus 1770 degree. So these are bigger angles. How to find these trigonometric ratios for these angles? So that the topic is trigonometric ratios of angles of any magnitude. So to understand this, there are few steps. You have to follow those steps and you can do these questions easily. The first step is that you have to learn to break the angle. This is your step 1. You know, any bigger angle can be break as a plus or minus with 180, 360 and all multiples of 180. Like 225. You know, 225 degree can be written as 180 plus 45 degree. So I can understand where this angle is lying. Like, you know, this is 180 degree till here, then 45 degree. So this is my angle 225. Similarly, 315 degree can be written as 360 degree minus 45 degree. That is 315 degree can be expressed like 360 till here, then minus 45. It means we have to go back minus 45 degree. So this is your 315 degree. Similarly, 1770 degree. It is bigger angle. So how can we achieve this angle? So I will show you how. 1770. How can we write? So 5 into 360. You know, one complete round is of 360. So this is 1 360, 2 360, 4 360, 5 360, then minus 30. 5 360 minus means we have to come back. So this is your angle. So this way we can break a bigger angle as a plus or minus with 180 or multiples of 180. This is the step 1 you need to understand. Now moving further, keep watching. Now in step 2 we will understand what is ASTC. Soon you will come to know what is ASTC. So before this I want to tell you, you know, this angle is 90 degree. And generally we denote with this symbol this is 90 degree. So till here 90 degree. So if I am talking about, if I am saying 90 degree minus theta, so it means it is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So 90 minus theta means first quadrant, and it means theta is an acute angle. So if I am subtracting an acute angle from 90 degree, so the angle will be lying in the first quadrant. Now 90 degree plus theta, 90 degree plus theta, it means you are in second quadrant, because 90 then plus an acute angle, so that is you are in the second quadrant. Similarly, if I am saying 180 minus theta, so you know the whole line is 180. If I am subtracting any acute angle from 180, this is also mean that you are in second quadrant. So 90 plus theta is also second quadrant. 180 minus theta means second quadrant. Similarly, if I am saying 180 plus theta, so this means you are in third quadrant. But remember, theta must be an acute angle. For example, 180 degree plus 10 degree, 180 degree plus 30 degree, 180 degree plus 45 degree. Obviously, the angle will be in the third quadrant. You know, 90, then 90, then 90, so it will become 270. If I am writing down 270 degree minus theta, it means you are in third quadrant. Similarly, if I am writing down 270 plus theta, it means you are in fourth quadrant. And you know, complete cycle is 360. If I am writing down 360 minus theta, so it means you are in fourth quadrant. So both 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta means you are in fourth quadrant. If I am writing down 360 plus theta, then it means you are in now first quadrant. Now this cycle will repeating itself. So I want to tell you, after breaking the angle, you need to know where in which quadrant your angle is lying. Whether it is first quadrant, second quadrant, third or fourth. So I am repeating again, 90 minus theta, first quadrant, 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta, second quadrant, 180 plus theta, 270 minus theta, third quadrant, 270 plus theta, 360 minus theta, fourth quadrant, 360 plus theta is also first quadrant. Now you can repeat this procedure again. Now I written that ASTC. So I will tell you what do you mean by ASTC. So if I am writing down like this, A, S, T and C in this way, ASTC. So what do you mean by ASTC? You know, A for I will write all positive. It means all trigonometric ratio, that is sine, cos, tan, cot, cos, sec and cosec. All 6 trigonometric ratios will be positive in the first quadrant. And you remember in the trigonometric table, 0 to 90 degree, all trigonometric ratios were positive. There was no trigonometric ratios who's giving a negative angle for the negative value for the acute angle. So A for all positive. Now come to the second quadrant. As I am taking sine and the reciprocal of sine, cosec. So these two ratios will be positive. These two ratios will be positive and rest of the 4 ratios will be negative. So I am writing down only positive ratios. In first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosecs are positive. So A for all, as for sine and reciprocal of sine, cosec. Now T for tan and the reciprocal of tan, that is cot. So these two ratios will be positive. Now C means cos and sec. These two trigonometric ratios will be positive. So you have to remember, in first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant sine and cosec are positive. In third quadrant tan and cot are positive. And in fourth quadrant cos and sec are positive. So suppose I am talking about tan in the second quadrant. So tan in the second quadrant will be negative. So if you are remembering this thing, if you can memorize this thing, then this step is done. Now we can move little further. One thing more, to memorize this step ASTC, you can remember like this: A for add, S for sugar, T for to, C for coffee. So add sugar to coffee. So you can memorize ASTC. And know A for in quadrant all positive, S for sine and its reciprocal cosec positive, T for tan and its reciprocal cot positive, C for cos and its reciprocal sec positive. So I am writing down again all A4 all positive. All positive. S for sine and cosec positive. T for tan and cot positive. C for cos and sec positive. You have to remember these things. So now we will do something. Suppose you have broken the bigger angle given by you. You know, I have told you that tan 225 degree, cos 1760 degree. So whatever bigger angle is given to you. So first of all, you will break this angle. So whenever you are breaking this angle, so you will have such situation, that is any number, any integer into 180. It means you can break your bigger angle into some multiple of 180 or plus or minus some acute angle. Theta means acute angle. So this way, finally you will get sine theta. So finally you will get sine theta. Now plus or minus, whether plus or minus, it will depend upon the quadrant. It will depend upon the quadrant, and you can say ASTC. So you have to take plus or minus. The sign of the ratio will decided by the quadrant system, that is ASTC. But whenever there is a multiple of 180, 2 180, 3 180, or in simple 180 plus or minus theta, but you will have the same ratio sign. You remember in class 9 you learned sin 90 minus theta was cos theta. So here sin is changing to cos and cos is changing to sin. So sin 90 minus theta was cos theta and cos 90 minus theta was sin theta. But what would if I am having cos 90 plus theta? So cos 90 plus theta obviously sin theta, but why minus? You have to be focused on this, why I have taken minus. So I am showing you one thing. Cos 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta means you are in the second quadrant, and you are having trigonometric ratio cos. But in this quadrant only sine and cosec are positive. So rest of the ratios are negative. This is why I have put negative sign. This is the reason. Because cos 90 plus theta is lying in the second quadrant where cos is not exist. I mean cos is negative. So because cos is negative, then I have to. Similarly, tan 90 plus theta, obviously you will have cot theta. But why I am putting minus sign? Because tan 90 plus theta is the second quadrant where tan is negative. So it is giving the negative value. So I am telling you that plus and minus will be depend upon ASTC, that is in which quadrant your angle is lying. So in 180, multiple of 180 ratio will not change. Sine to sine, cos to cos, tan to tan, cot to cot, and so on. But in 90, minus theta plus theta, sine to cos, cos to sine, tan to cot and cot to tan, sec to cosec and cosec to sec. But in 180, multiples, ratio will not change. And sine, whether plus or minus, will be depend upon ASTC. So now practically I am doing some question, you will understand. You have to remember these things also, how to deal with minus angle. Like if you have sine negative theta minus theta, so you have to keep in mind that sine minus theta minus sine theta. Only cos and sec minus theta will be positive. These two will be positive. Otherwise tan minus theta will be minus tan theta, cot minus theta will be minus cot theta. The reason is that minus theta, because theta is acute, minus theta means we are moving clockwise, so it means we are in fourth quadrant. Minus theta means we are in fourth quadrant. And in fourth quadrant, cos and sec only positive. Only cos and sec are positive, rest of trigonometric ratios are negative. So now, suppose I have to find tan 225 degree. In the beginning of the video, I have told you this thing. So how can I? Number one, you have to break the angle. So tan ratio 225 can be written as 180 plus 45. Now, second thing, after breaking the angle, you have to check the quadrant. So 180 plus 45, it means you are in third quadrant. Now you have to remind ASTC. So T for tan, it means tan and cot are positive in third quadrant, and obviously we are having tan, so we will have a positive value. We will have a positive value, and what? Tan theta, that is 45. Tan 45, and tan 45 is equal to 1. So this is our answer. So tan 225 means 1. Now sin 315 degree. So first we have to break this angle. So 2 into 180, that is 360, and minus 45. So now see the quadrant after breaking the angle. 2 into 180, 180, 2 into 180, then minus. That is, you are in fourth quadrant. You are in fourth quadrant. So ratio sin 45 degree, but positive or negative, because in fourth quadrant there is no sign. In fourth quadrant only cos and sec are there. So we will have a negative value. So minus 1 upon under root. Similarly this, so I can write it like 10 into 180, or you can write 5 into 360. So that is 1800 and minus 30. So if you are writing down like 180, then so 1 360, 2 360, 4 360, 5 360. So this is 1800. Then minus, again you are in the fourth quadrant. It means this angle is lying in the fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant sine is negative. So minus sine 30 degree, that is minus half. Now cot 405 degree. So you can write like 2 into 180, that is 360 plus 45. You can break like this. So 2 into 180, that is 180, 2 into 180 plus. So that means you are in the first quadrant. So where all trigonometric ratios are positive. So we will write positive cot 45 degree is equal to 1. So this way we can do the question. Thank you for watching my videos.